Hey everybody, how's it going? Yogurt here. Hope you're all doing well. Here we are. I'm extremely excited to be here because this is Horizon Zero Dawn and it is my favorite game of all time. As if anybody has been following me for any amount of time at all, you've probably heard me talk about it. I love it. I've played it 1.5 times. The half was I started it on PC for a second playthrough and then stopped, and now this is on my PS5. It's never been on my channel before. So this will be the first time for Horizon Zero Dawn on my channel, second time playing it, second and a half, however you want to look at it. And in preparation for Horizon Forbidden West coming out this year, because in fact I'm playing this on my PlayStation 5, even though it's a PS4 game, just so I'm used to the mechanics of a controller again, because it's been a while. I've been on PC for many months now, and haven't played anything on it with a controller for a while. So this will be good to get me back into the mindset of a controller, and doing so in Horizon, and that way Forbidden West will be pretty natural going into it. So yeah, this is on PS5. And here we go. I'm gonna kill the camera for a lot of this. This is gonna be a live stream series, by the way. Just this first beginning, there's a lot of story cutscene and whatnot, and you know, it's kind of boring for a live stream because I don't want to talk over it or anything, so I thought it would be better to do the first one recorded. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to do commentary in parts, you know, as I go through, just not going to talk over it, and I'm going to kill the camera for a lot of the cinematics just because they're gorgeous and you don't need to see me over it because I'm not doing anything with the game during those moments. But anyway, here we go. I hope you enjoy it as much as I know that I'm going to. Man, this looks good. It looked great on PS4 when I played it through, and it looked amazing on PC when I played it. I'm suspecting, since this is up on PS5, it's going to be somewhere in between the two, since I know they reworked it for PC.
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good.
Although this is looking pretty
Today,
stunning.
I speak your name, girl.
I expected it to look better than the
goddess speak
PS4,
it back?
just because it's on a PS5, but...
Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth,
Man.
and steel.
It's been a while since I've seen this open in the cinematic. Also, everyone will have to let me know how everything looks and sounds.
It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day.
But I did some testing, you know, recorded and everything. Did a couple of tweaks, so it looked good on big screen, small screen for me, and audio levels were alright in post, so everyone will have to let me know if it's not, and then once we get live, that'll be a different story. Actually, hopefully it'll be the same, but...
What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
I hope not. That wouldn't be very nice of her, now would it?
no, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go!
I like Tirsa. Obviously, this will all be made more clear later on. I'm not going to explain it now. In case
Oh,
anyone
Mother,
hasn't seen
this
it.
child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once!
Dun dun dun.
What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
It looks really good. And yeah, Lancer is just not nice and we don't like her. But yeah, all this will be made clear later in the game. So pretty. And a new game it is. Normal. Might crank up to hard later, but starting on normal. It's a longer loading screen than I was expecting on the PS5.
Aloy!
Then again, it is the beginning of the game. God, that's pretty. Yes, I'm gonna ooh and ah over the game a lot because I love it. I love the game, I love how it looks. I love virtually everything about it. There's probably some things I dislike that I'll remember and point out,
That's a lot of berries.
or at least wish were slightly different.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm?
Little bastard, more like it. More on that later.
Well done, that's a good boy. Children,
Trying to be nice and
come with
helpful.
me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There.
Because she doesn't understand why.
Come on.
Well, she's not happy about it. I mean, who can blame her? I wouldn't be either. No one would be. And as a child, you don't even understand it, so... it kind of would send you into an irrational tizzy. Hell, it might do it to an adult. Being shunned is difficult. Damn. Look at how wet she looked. Like, they did a good job making her actually look wet and kind of glistening with the water. Except her hair doesn't really look wet, but
Down here! Frost!
nothing's perfect.
Frost! He won't hear me.
But yeah, the reflections off her face and everything. New main quest, a gift from the past. Alright, now the moment of truth.
There were rats down here.
Can I still remember how to play with a controller? Alright. So far, so good. Not that I've had to do much. Ooh, wow. Sorry, I'm ooh-wowing over the haptics on the PS5 controller.
Looks tight, but I can get through.
What's over here, though? Clearly it wants me to go through there, I just want to know what's through here. Because, you know, I explore. Oh. Might be the same way, same place I was. Okay. That's fine. Yes, I know I played it before, but it's been a while since I played at the very beginning. It's been a while since I played the game at all. So luckily, I won't remember everything.
One of the old places.
Man, everything looks really good. Brightness looks good too. You can actually see things, but it's not like washed out for me. Again, everybody let me know in the comments if it's otherwise. I can address it. Sometimes it's different for everybody else, but again, I did do a test recording of this and uploaded it to YouTube and watched it at different sizes, and everything looked fine, so...
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
Gotta think, assuming, you know, holding to the beliefs that there's gotta be some sort of pass for... It was an accident. I fell down a hole as a small child and then I had to get out. Again, assuming you have a god that will damn you, so to speak, for being in metal ruins. Which seems pretty harsh, but...
There's something up ahead.
Yeah, the haptics are impressive. I'm really excited to feel how it is for bow draws and things like that. I mean, granted, this wasn't a PS5 game, so it'll be more... It'll be more pronounced and everything in Horizon Forbidden West, but still. Ooh, pretty. I sent some screenshots. Not right now. I'll grab them in post, don't worry. What is this? I mean, I know what it is, but... That's interesting. I never noticed before that it kind of adheres to her... Like, it just kind of... adheres to her ear. It's not actually clamped on there by anything physical. Odd that it took me till now to notice something like that, but... Interesting.
Lights. Everywhere. How does it do this?
Toggle the focus, okay. Oh, that is one thing. Why must you move so inordinately slow when you've got the focus on? So that's one nominal complaint. I wonder if they addressed that in Forbidden West.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
Definitely illuminated other things. It was interesting. Okay. Hololock. Electromagnetic security mechanism with standard holographic UI. Interface unavailable.
A shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
Code Nexus. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Alright. I mean, obviously, I know these things, but so yeah, you can trace the wiring through the wall to where they go.
More lights.
And find the lock. Okay. So we want to be down. This one's fairly obvious, but it's the first one. I mean, we're still in the beginning of the game, the tutorial. Is there anything else to be found in here? Besides rats? Is that anything? No. Didn't think so, but wanted to check. I do like to collect all the things. Probably not going to be doing 100%er on this one. I did actually platinum the game originally. For the base game. I'm like 3% away from Frozen Wilds because I think there's one more or something I need to kill, but... What's this?
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
Don't remember that one. Not that I remember every last one of them. Okay, I'm sure I can get... Okay. One, it's too far away, and two... I'm sure I get closer to it later. I suppose I could have turned the camera back on for this part, but... didn't really think it was necessary.
What's that?
Not yet.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure
Imagine
does
what a
love
trip
his
that
little
would
big
be
man.
growing up in this
Look,
era where
Daddy can't be there with
they
you and
clearly
Mom,
don't
but
have
we can still have a
technology
party,
and
right?
machine animals,
Sure
but
we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
and obviously they elaborate more on that later, but didn't mean to crouch. I mean, I intentionally hit the button, but squeeze through. Okay. Guess we're not getting back that way now. It wants us to go that way. But let's see what's over here real quick. Aha.
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Yeah, imagine what a trip this would be for anybody, but especially a little kid that's never even like seen TV or anything. I mean, I guess we don't technically know that yet, but we kind of,
I
it's
saw them
obvious.
lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds, like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
I mean, I guess fair enough. If you're gonna go no matter what, may as well do it on your terms, I suppose.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
It's an excellent question.
I mean, seriously? record our thoughts for posterity. Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Cut it off right before that. Nice. It's not a bad thing. Okay, where's the other one I scanned? I mean, I know I can go into my menu and find it, but actually I don't even know if I have a menu yet, because it's early enough, but I'll find it again. Creepy and eerie. Also, so was the lighting on Aloy's face right back there, but so clearly it's like a mass suicide grave or something.
That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see it on my face. What had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Before these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
So I guess they got a good cocktail. Okay, do I? Okay. Connor, Skylar, Pontes. Just want to make sure we heard them all. Although I do wish it wouldn't put it as an exclamation point if you've actually listened to the whole thing outside of it. Like, if you cut it off short, fine, but don't show it as a new one otherwise. See, I said I'd find some nominal gripes about the game.
Found me! Ross found me! Down here! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come! Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Uh-oh. Not gonna be happy about
Did
that.
you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
I do love Rost. He's a great father figure.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Like, he could try and punish and discipline her, but that wouldn't go very well. Or he can be like, fine, if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna at least teach you how to do it and be safe and, you know, stay alive. Once we get into actual gameplay, I'll bring the camera back on, but...
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
looks all mad about it until she realizes she can
And enough muttering to that plaything.
have it
We descend to
highlighted
the valley
by
now.
her plaything,
Follow.
as he calls it.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy.
I love how this game
You need to
looks.
stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
Yes, Frost. Alright. Since I'm
Aloy,
actually... I'm
come
coming,
now.
I'm coming, I'm
Gather
coming.
the berries. Good. Now eat the berries. They may taste bitter, but they can save your life.
Let's get some
Always
Ridgewood.
keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines.
Usually. Guess I should follow Ross instead of running ahead. Did a really good job with showing, you know...
Further downriver, we'll find a herd
The
of
light.
machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
The shadow versus light and kind of blown out highlights how they would be if you were actually out there viewing it.
Aloy, a machine's coming.
To a degree.
Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
Okay. I'm happy to
There.
report that...
Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
You're out in the open.
And follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
I mean, I know better than to be myself, but...
Oh, another one. Let it pass.
It's happily a controller... Look at that. Wow. Doesn't feel as foreign as it... I was worried it
back
might.
this way.
I mean, it's only been...
The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright.
Since like November, October.
Wait for it.
I am. I was just getting into the tall grass. That is all, Rust. That is all.
That's the last of them. Let's move on.
Feels weird being able to move around like that. Me, personally, because
Did
I'm
well. They
got a
didn't see or hear
controller and
you.
not keyboard and mouse.
Now stay close. That
Still
herd should be just ahead.
Okay. So I'm still, obviously I'm still visible. I'm not crouching or anything. Ooh, wow.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't
And
like
he's
the
just
tribe.
being friendly.
And he is a fool. Come now. Let's find that
Although
herd.
he's not supposed to be
Follow.
friendly to outcasts. May as well. Not that Ridgewood's usually in short supply in the game. Well, maybe early on.
There. See them? These are called striders.
So my medicine pouch.
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry.
That's a good thing.
We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them.
Yeah,
those will do. Follow.
Okay. Mark surrounds these. And also how much sound you're making. Okay, so I'm running, so I'm making more sound. That makes perfect sense. I'm walking, making less. Crouching, I'm making... Okay, I'm silent if I'm crouching. I knew you said it was quieter. I didn't know if it was
Aloy,
silent, though.
Over here.
Come in.
Stop wasting time.
Sorry.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Okay. Alright. And the rocks are released to throw it. Alright.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
Where's Ross, though?
Throw a rock to draw the watcher towards me.
Shut up, Ross. Oh, there he is.
Throw a rock to draw the watcher towards me.
I heard you, I just had to make sure I knew where you were. Nifty.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
Okay. If you say so. I trust you, Rust. You're my dad. Not biologically, but...
Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Metal shards and sparker. Take all.
Good. I see you've already gathered stalks of ridgewood.
Yes.
Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
L1 to open the weapon wheel. Select using arm, press using... Okay. Cool. I can make 10 arrows for 2 ridgewood and 1 metal shard. That's nice. And I'm
Good.
full.
You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
Unless you run out of supplies.
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Crafting materials, I should say. Speaking of... Oh, that's not a crafting material, it's health, but...
Here.
Don't want to run out
Stay
of
low
health
in the
either.
grass and be quiet.
Look at the detail on the flower. And the god rays. Anyway, sorry. Gushing
Time
about
to
the game
make your
again.
first kill, Aloy. Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study the brain. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
I can. Blaze canister on its back?
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
That plaything? Stop playing games.
I mean, I did know.
Take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Okay. Full draw, your bow is a lot more accurate, okay. Haptics are pretty decent on that. Target the eye.
Hit! Keep firing!
Okay.
Destroy the eye!
Where'd it go? Shite. This didn't go well.
Hit! Keep firing!
It's dead.
You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
I want to know how I knew that right offhand. No, that's right. That healing stopped me. Keeping up with him pretty well for being, you know, maybe half his height. Even 6. Of course, he's not running full out, I am. Which is fine. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Machines are allergic to his presence. They are not happy.
Nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it will cause a stampede, and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
But I'm not telling stories. I mean, he has no reason to believe me, but...
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
Everything got kind of dark. It's weird.
Aloy!
No, now I don't even have my bow. I don't know if the game got dark or if it, like, it's just later in the day so the sun's down or what. Can't quite tell. Sun's behind clouds, that's why. Just natural, realistic lighting. Okay. Highlight the track. He's over there, the Striders are over there.
I need to move slowly and quietly so I can sneak past them.
Okay.
Can't let them see me.
Nope, that would be bad. Oh, get into the tall grass, there we go. Oh, wrong button. Are there any other ones around? No? Okay. So his path takes him around there. So I'm gonna have to go now, and I'm gonna have to go this way.
Got to be careful.
Oh, crap. I guess I can go through the water. turn its back. One way or another.
I need to see their paths.
I am seeing its path.
Almost there.
Right, just in time. Okay, he's over there, so do I go to that one? Probably. Because I wanted it out of my vision.
There he is.
It's there. Okay, there's another one. So I think we're safe right about here.
Hey!
At least I hope, since it went to a cutscene and I can't control it.
Follow me.
You just imagine this little 6-year-old coming to your rescue and you're like, hey, follow me. My magic. Actually, you might believe that if I told him. Definitely some of the tribe's members would. Okay. Still in cover. Seem to let it pass and then get over there to that one. At least I think. Wait for its back to turn. Follow its path to a degree. Good, I'm still in cover. Guess we could have gone there, but I think I should chance it. Hindsight, should have. So as it goes by. Come on, Ted. Voodoo. I didn't think it would be able to see us from there. There we go. Believe me now, Dad? Should stop calling him Dad, because...
So, it is no plaything.
Hard for him to deny it at that point.
Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
He spoke to us.
Boy! Save me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips! They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now! Back to Mother's heart.
They really are pricks about that.
And you...
Except for Teb,
Boy should
obviously.
not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way.
Can't blame her for being upset.
Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
ain't no mother.
What now, bud? Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose Fist and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose Brain and Aloy use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Choose Heart and Aloy will express something. Drop the rock, aim for his head, knock the rock from his hand. I've always gone for knock the rock from his hand. I'm gonna go with drop the rock and see how that goes.
Stop!
Because that got some sympathy from the other kids. Whereas when I've always knocked the rock from his hand previously, it scares him, but it scares them too.
Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why?
I don't know if this will change anything later, but
Why
I'm
am I
wondering
an
if
outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
sometime
was
has to
my
be the
mother?
time.
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I love her determination. It's only a
best get
child would
started.
have, to be fair.
Your training will be hard. And it will take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Sorry, just the childish innocence makes me laugh. And it's cute. And she kind of retains it for a large chunk of the game, and then still to a degree even after. So she still needs Rust there. He's grayed quite a bit. So she's probably a little bit older there. She's training by day, studying on her focus at night. So not only getting physically hardened, but learning a great deal about, we don't know. Doesn't show us what she's reading on it, but one can only assume educating herself on all manner of things, depending on what it actually shows her. Forgot about that segue and how they did that. Such great. I like the wink at the end there. Yeah, I really like how they did the intro of this game overall.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Which isn't surprising given how much I love the game
Where is he?
in general.
2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
We're already level 3. Level up rewards, skill points, max health. Press touchpad. I was like, I never know what to call that thing. Alright, what skills do we get? Alright, Silent Strike. Definitely need that one. Hunter Reflexes, time slows while aiming during a jump or slide, need that one. Silent Drop, helpful, not as immediate. Concentration while aiming, toggle to also helpful. I forgot that a lot of these were so early on. Critical hit. Press R1 for a high damage attack on downed enemies. I don't know which one to go with, because you're gonna need these all. Light spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor and components. Lure Call, Healer, Gather symbol resources. You can get that pretty early on, but okay, so I think speed up healing, because you do heal pretty slow to begin with. Silent takedown, and I think I'll get that concentration before Hunter Reflexes. Inventory, I've got Carter Trader Token. Oh. Traded to a merchant for the special bonuses, that's right. Okay, ammo. It's already telling me I can make fire arrows. Interesting. Watchers. We already know their weak points. There we go. Let's knock over small machines using R2. Yep. Okay. Don't need to be knocking them all over.
He said we'd go hunting this morning.
Are there any
Why
other
isn't he here?
healing items in here?
Where's he gone to?
Also, just so I can unlock the fast travel point, for one. There we go. There is an achievement for knocking over all the training dummies, but I already got it on a previous playthrough. On PlayStation, so no point in getting it again. So gorgeous, and then if you look at it from the front where the light's coming on, yeah, it's just, you know.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
It is a little weird. Climbing in this game is also really good.
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die.
That's one hell of a way to set it up.
And hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Yeah. Is there something bothering you?
Something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay.
Guess I could have turned my camera off for these cutscenes, but don't really need to.
Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts.
She kind of does talk to us.
I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous.
Indeed.
All right. See you at the North Gate.
Alright. One of the spear, talk to Karst and trade for a tripcaster. Craft fire arrows. Alright, main. Errands, Odd Grata. That's 140 away. I don't know how far Odd Grata away. So that's all the way over here. It's over here, so we'll do Odd Grata first. More or less closer. Oh crap. Hit the button one too many times.
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Okay. Did it retract that one for me? Updated points for talk to Karst, trade for tripcaster. Okay, this is telling me how to open the quest menu. There we go. I was like, why is it persisting? Campfire discovered. I was gonna say, where is it? Discover a campfire by getting near it, which unlocks a new fast travel location.
I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers.
You also
2
like
days, and I'll know who she was, and why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. All right, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Yeah, she's definitely banking on the fact that she's gonna win the proving. Say we are. I mean, we are, but kind of have to progress the game. Although you can fail it and have to do it multiple times until you pass it, but the game wouldn't actually, you know, you couldn't actually progress the game without it winning it, obviously. Actually, I don't know if that's true, now that I think about it. Guess I don't need to search it. Talk to Odd Grotto. Might have missed the right way to get over here. Oops. I'm also testing the waters on fall damage. I don't really remember at what point you start taking it. So I'm testing the waters a little bit. Seems like an awful lot of machines inside, specifically watchers inside the gates. I guess we're outcasts, so we're... Cool, so that'll take down the watcher. Stunned me, but... didn't do any damage. What did I discover? Another campfire. And exclamation point. Oh.
I need to speak to you.
You're not supposed to, but okay.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your
I'm
daughter
not gonna
hunt a
ask
scrapper
why
on
me
her
first.
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself, and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
Fair enough, we are talking about his daughter here, so it makes sense that he doesn't much care about getting shunned if and cast out if it means saving his daughter.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
Okay.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right.
How could I say no?
I'm begging you.
How could anyone capable say no? I don't need corruption glaze root yet. My inventory is going to be small. I don't need it eating up inventory. Always good to get a save in there. It's fire killing root, okay. Oops. Too far. Wrong button a couple of times there. I know we're doing Odd Grotto, but I might as well get some of the blaze now. If I can. Oops, I missed. Ooh, barely made it away from that one. Didn't make it away from that one. Whoa. Shit. doing that very well. There we go. That could have gone better. Could have gone worse. Could have died. Let me get used to a controller again. It is, you know, it's not too bad, but it just thrown me off a little bit. Alright, gather one of 3 blaze. I gathered one of the 3 blaze I need. Need more healing things. Also apologize if you hear any popping in the background.
Prickles on my skin.
It is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Not that this is getting posted today, so happy late 4th of July to anyone that would celebrate it. But if you hear any popping in the background, that's the reason. Figured that last one was going to end up being a waste of an arrow, but thought I would try. Okay. I got 2 of the 3 blaze we need. Don't need that, don't need that. Another campfire?
Gonna kill the fight.
No, oops. Alright, that was foolish. Get out of the way. Definitely wanted to get away if I did all that damage. I don't know last. Actually, I have my last blaze. I'm good on blaze. So I guess I could have let it run away and been fine, but. Oh well. Not the end of the world, I'm not too worried about it. Don't want to have fire arrows connected. Or selected.
They're heading back.
No shit. Alright. Aside from being in rough shape on health, I guess I should have snuck by it, but I didn't want to. You still coming? Okay. Didn't mean to loose that arrow, but... One of these days I will stop pressing crouch instead of jump dodge and vice versa.
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
Of course she's in trouble. That was kind of your given, foregone conclusion.
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded!
She's yelling awfully loud if I can hear her all the way from there. Probably save just in case I bungle this up in one way or another. which is entirely possible. I know we'll need that for Grotto anyway. Okay, now where is she? She didn't get terribly far from where her dad went down. I say that every time I think I've caught up to her, I haven't.
I'll find a use for you.
When my name was called to the mountain.
Oh, oops. It's because I was coming to Grotto, that's why. My bad.
I know.
Alright.
Even when...
Hello, Grotto.
We'll talk to Grotto. Then we'll go find Maria and save her.
Have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All-Mother, and provide for me once more.
Don't worry, Grotto. I'll hunt your rabbits.
All-Mother, I hear your voice on the wind. I would count your blessings on my prayer beads, but I lost them atop the eastern overlook. My old bones are too worn to return.
So it's rabbits and your trinket you need this time. Okay, we'll find you at your camp.
See, she does talk to us. Just in the form of prayer and kind of hides it. Around... Not really. Okay. Now we'll go help Maria. No, I believe it's down here. Come over here and save real quick. There we go. And... alrighty. And I paused it, not that you would know that if I hadn't told you, but you know, like I said, it's 4th of July, fireworks were going, it was noisy, so I paused for a little while, so coming back to it. That's where we need to gather meat for Odd Grotto. Alright, and her mother footsteps. I won't let me, oh, there we go. Wounded Hunter, yeah. We're gonna do that one first, because we're, like, basically here. It's over there. And there's another side quest over there to pick up. So we'll do this one. No wild spoilers, because, you know, if anybody knows anything about the game whatsoever, you know that you can override machines and such, so can't wait for that versus having to run everywhere.
Sounds like she's in trouble.
Last time I restarted the game too, I forgot about that because it'd been a little while, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a time where you actually can't do that and have to run everywhere. Oh, you're up in the...
Somebody, please!
Oh, there you are. Shut up. Like... You don't want the watchers to know. You might not want to make so much noise. Screaming's not going to be helpful. Oh,
I can get out of this.
Yeah, get rid of them, please!
I'm working on it. How about you, like, be helpful, tell me where they are, or say, hey, be careful, thanks for helping, watch out. Instead of, you know, barking commands and such. Like, I'm not down here trying to save your ass. Just saying, just saying. Alright. I love how you can see the arrows sticking out.
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
Arana. I don't know why I called her Maria. Maria's somebody else. Don't need to be crouching anymore.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, once I gather these things. Just bear with me. And if you hear any fireworks come through, I do apologize. You know, I'm gonna...
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
Of course not.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know.
Indeed.
I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He
Sounds like a dad.
You, Alana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
No, but I am.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Yeah, he's laying there all helpless. Machines could get him at any time. Investigate the area with your focus. Alright. Wrong button. Alright. Don't know if it was specific about what kind of meat I needed for Grotto. So either way, it'll be useful for us if not her.
The eastern overlook. It's not far from here.
Given the fact that it told me that the quest was updated, I'm gonna guess it counts. No, I don't need to be looking for healing stuff anymore. I'm at full health and full medicine pouch.
Ron's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
Alright. That is true, so yeah, I'm still getting used to playing with the controller again. Not that I want to get too used to it, because I'll be playing with a keyboard and mouse as well, because I'm not, you know, jumping fully back to console or anything ridiculous like that, but yeah, totally having to get used to it a little bit. It's weird, because I'm not quite as fixed in a position, so I can move around a little bit. Because, you know, I'm just got the controller best in my lap playing it, using it instead of, you know, hands on keyboard and mouse. And, you know... Oh, I can fill it to... Oh... I didn't realize I had an extra fill. So I thought I got the faster healing.
Trail ends here. I'll better
not that
cross
I'm
the
going to
river.
complain. So I guess I do need to pick them up. Anyway, as I was saying... Yeah, I forget about things like haptics that I've been missing out on. It's kind of nice to have them back. Like, it's not a deal breaker or anything, plus you can use controller on PC, but, you know, it's a nice change, and the haptics are cool, especially for things like bow draw and stuff, and I'm really excited about them on a game that was made for PS5, like Horizon Forbidden West. Whereas this was made for PS4, so it's got the haptics, but not the same. Where are the scrapper's tracks? Saw them a second ago. Cool. But yeah, also, but the other, on the flip side, I'm noticing like when I'm aiming with the controller and stuff, it's not quite as easy as it is. You know, I mean, it takes slightly longer and it's a little bit less fluid than it is with keyboard and mouse. So I mean, there's give and take to it. I'm not gonna, you know, damn either one. I'll praise both because they both have their strong suits, and ultimately it comes down to preference. To be fair. I like keyboard and mouse, but I didn't mind controller because it's all I ever knew. Which do I like better? Oh, okay, I guess I'm working that through still, it just depends. Like, I'm not minding this, but I'm kind of missing keyboard and mouse, having played the good chunk of the game on keyboard, with keyboard and mouse instead. But at the same time, I'm not like, oh man, I hate that I'm having to play this with a controller. Like, I'm still enjoying it, and it's, you know, nice, like I said, it's a nice change of pace, and again, the benefits of getting, you know, having haptics back and, you know, they kind of outweigh each other, so I guess I like them both equally, just for different reasons. And also probably depending on what I'm playing, if I was playing something with a ton of constant aiming that needed to be precise, keyboard and mouse all the way. You can see the spear sticking out of its side, that's funny. Won't be having any of that. Try a scrapper. But you know, I can still quick aim. I mean, that was right in front of me, but still.
Arana will be happy to have her back.
I was actually, that answers the question, because I was in my commentary before I started attacking, I was about to say, I question whether or not I could pull off stuff like that quite as readily as I can with keyboard and mouse, especially after not having been on keyboard and mouse for a while, but I guess I can to a degree. I just need to keep stop hitting crouch instead of dodge. Damn it. And be mindful of my health. Oh well. Hang on where it puts me back, I might just not worry about it as long as I got the spear. I know, I had the medicinal herbs. Return to thought. Right, where did it put me, though? It's fine. I got the spear. So I'm not really missing anything.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for it. There he is. Looks nervous.
Cool. Just kind of interweaving all these beginning quests, but it's working because now I'm talking to Karst, so get that little bit done.
Well, an outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Alright.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I don't mind hearing it.
You helped me by doing it, why would I turn you in afterwards? I mean, I guess some would, but...
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rust. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Yep, no one seems to know.
Why do
we
you
do
take
find
the
out
risk,
eventually, but
trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
Ouch.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Last
Can't
time
really
I
blame
visited,
him on
you
that
had
count.
a tripcaster available for trade.
Makes sense, really.
Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago.
Conveniently.
Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Alright, so I want the tripcaster. Okay, weapons. And then I have to get the tripcaster to complete the quest. Sure. And then, yeah, I don't have enough shards by a long shot. Or enough blaze for that matter. I'm not gonna buy any other stuff from him. Yeah, they all have the free sample box. We have traveler box. I forget what's in these. They're part of getting the complete edition, which I did actually on PlayStation and PS4. It gives you a few little goodies, and also comes with the Frozen Wilds. So, I don't really want to sell things at this stage, to be honest. Not that I know of, anyway.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really?
Fair enough.
Could have fooled me.
We already traded.
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Like that sling that I don't have near enough to buy.
I guess that concludes our business.
But it would be
All
helpful.
right. And good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Alright. Took up the tripcaster, bring the weapon up. Yeah, okay. Hunter arrow, Karja hunter bow. Shock wire. Interesting. That's like I started off with the Karja hunter bow. I remember that being the starting bow. Maybe it's part of the Rancher Bishop had that. Yeah, I know how to use the tripcaster, I just don't want to use it right now. However, I will do that. Discovered another campfire down there, it looks like. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed, bumped his head, and couldn't get up in the morning. Don't know why, just had to. This camera being on makes me squirrely when I'm recording and not streaming with the camera on. I'm not used to it. Actually, truth be told, it just came to me and it was funny. And as I started it, I heard a couple of firework pops go off, so I figured I'd just sing the rest of it and hopefully drown out the fireworks, and that little burst wouldn't come through the mic. Because I didn't start recording this as early as I should have meant to, which is okay. I did other useful and productive things, and I've had an otherwise really good day. I shouldn't say otherwise, because that didn't make for a bad day. I'm playing my favorite game of all time, which I've actually been really looking forward to. It's been like a very strange dual-edged sword, because I knew I was going to start this and I couldn't wait. So I really wanted to finish either Witcher 3 or Doom Eternal, whichever came first, which was Doom Eternal, but
back with the spear.
At the same time, I was like, well, I really like both of those games, so it's not like I really want to finish one so I don't have to play it anymore or anything. But yeah, Doom Eternal did get finished, so here we go. So, but anyway, it was kind of a weird being torn sort of thing.
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Thank you for talking to me.
When I think what it would have been like if I had lost Arana, Thank you, Aloy.
You're welcome. Oh. It gave me the... Oh, he did give me the spear damage boost. Okay. I thought maybe I had to talk to him again to do it. I couldn't remember. But no, I guess not. It was unnecessary. Sorry. I killed the camera there since I realized I was blocking his entire head in that scene, so I figured I could remove myself temporarily. I said I failed. It's different having the camera on during these. No, Greta's prayer beads. Wrap that up. Oh, because we're right by here anyway. We just have all of the sides wrapped up. I believe that'll be the last side.
The grave trail up the rocks is close by.
Might have to just switch those key bindings around. Ah, the rain stopped. Damn. Alright. There's at least one more of you potentially to... That was a loud one.
Let's do this.
And I'm out of ammo. Luckily, that's easily solved in this game, and quickly for that matter. Is that the last of them? Hope so. Think so. We shall see. Over here.
Grata may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
So does she go the slow way, or does she have strong arms? Guessing she goes the slow way, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, lot of the climbing in this is pretty fluid and natural, but sometimes it's a pain to find the grab points in the first place. Or when you're up on there occasionally, it's difficult. Most of them aren't too bad, but... Don't remember why that other one's over there. I don't think there's actually a reason for it. Other than probably in case you missed or something. So how does she...
Whatever they're hunting out there doesn't sound easy.
I guess it's the trail. Are there prayer beads in here?
This looks promising. Aha!
There. Okay.
Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
Little column A, little column B, but she doesn't actually ignore us, Aloy. She talks to us through All-Mother. And... more fireworks. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'm also gonna kill face cam because it's weird to be muted with the camera. Always good to do a quick save. Now off to Grata. I thought she was gonna be back at her camp, or is her camp where we met her last time? Well, the way Aloy said it, I thought it was gonna be just elsewhere. I don't fully remember, because I remember a lot about this game because of how much I loved it and just how thoroughly I played it, but I don't remember everything.
There's Grata, all alone with All-Mother, the only way she knows.
Indeed. Alright, so I guess it is the same place.
Good news, Grata. Once again, All-Mother has brought you rabbits. I found your prayer beads too. Just try not to lose them again.
All-Mother. Each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
Oh, Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
Hear me as I count off my...
We finally understand it. And there we have it. Okay. Now to meet Rost. I'm just gonna leave the face cam off, I think.
Raining like it's trying to wash everything away.
It's not really necessary. I mean, I'm gonna be doing this as a live stream, so those will have it on, but it's not really necessary for the recorded version. Okay, so I should probably pick up some more ridgewood.
Good meat.
Good. So now I might need the various animal parts to craft upgrades for things soon enough. I might be able to already, I'm not actually sure. But Yeah, I think I'm gonna get us up to the proving. And then we'll do the proving on stream is the first thing. I believe that's my plan. Every time I think we're done with the fireworks, we're not done with the fireworks. I mean, it's not surprising, but it is the 4th of July and all. Unused weapon outfit modifications, use them to... that's a good idea. Their striders still lose interest quickly. Alright, weapon mods. What other quests do I have? Point of the spear. Oh. Tripcaster tutorial. Not gonna worry about that right now, we'll do it later. Maybe on stream or something. Crafting, carry capacity. Hunter bow. Soon, but not yet. Got it. Modify outfits, modify weapons. Damage. Okay. Good enough. I'm not gonna worry about the Tripcaster because we'll get better ones, and I'll be honest, it's just not my favorite weapon. Could have saved there, but I'm not going to. It'll save when we meet up with Rost anyway.
I thought they'd go on forever.
Yeah, I had turned on the face cam because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be live streaming the rest of this, so it makes sense. Like,
there he is.
Hindsight, I don't think it's necessary to have it on because it keeps getting in the way.
You have the fire arrows.
Cutscenes.
Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
Are you surprised?
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I mean, you are, as far as we're concerned, our father. You raised us literally from birth, and we love you, so why are you surprised about this? Especially since we don't have the same respect for the Nora or their laws or customs or anything as you do, because they've never done anything good for us. Because we were born an outcast for no apparent reason as far as we're concerned, because we didn't have a mom. We didn't have control over that.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
He has a point.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlaw trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Guess I will get some rest
Still a while to go
indeed.
before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
I should probably stock up. Got the ammo for that. Alright. I'm not gonna waste the crafting materials just to make 3 of 10. Alright, here we go. Now we see the lesson he was talking about. I love how this game looks at night. It looks so good at night.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't really break any laws because he didn't talk to anyone but me, and they didn't talk to him. There was the whistle and then the nod, and that's it. I actually need that. But yeah, I mean, the game always looks good, but
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
that oh crap moment, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by fireworks again, that won't seem to stop. Shouldn't be surprised, but you know, it is what it is. At night is where this game really shines, looks-wise.
Watch your surroundings.
Puns both intended and not. Like, I'm being punny, but by saying that's where it shines, but I'm also being very serious. It is true. My not really humble opinion on the matter.
That's got their attention.
Damn. It's fine to do that, but
it won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
I like Rost, ever the pragmatist. I like Han in Star Wars. Great kid, don't get cocky. Which is also impeccably good. Impeccably. It's incredibly good advice.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
And that would be a sawtooth.
How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand?
I wonder if that's true, like...
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Let's get the tripcaster out. Fireworks. So I want to get a trap placed in their tracks. And now just wait for it to come by. Just taking longer to come back around than I expected. Should use fire arrows on it actually. I say, where is it? There it is. I'd like to also highlight some meat points if I could. The underside blaze canister. I don't know if that's a blaze canister. Yeah, this is. Oh, it looked like oh, I even get haptics when I'm on the weak spot. That's cool. I don't remember that happening when I played it originally on the PlayStation. I mean, it was a little while ago, but by a little while, I mean a couple years ago, but. Alright, it can't see me right now, I know that for a fact. Well, I mean, it absolutely shouldn't be because it's not on top of me and I'm in cover. So do this to knock off some of the armor, hopefully. Doesn't seem to be knocking off any armor, but... Oh, damn.
See what that reveals.
Already scanned it. Good, I've got it on fire already. Hit its blaze canister if I can, although it's not readily exposed. Ah, shit. Shit. Sorry about the loud firework pops. I was gonna say, I think it's just about dead. Alright, that went well. Thought I was screwed there for a little while. Or maybe not screwed, but was gonna have a problem at the very least. I love how she doesn't even go find him or anything, just immediately goes into
Not to answer questions.
scavenging for parts.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone.
Just look at the detail on them and how good they look. I know I keep oohing and ahhing. Sorry about the big pops of fireworks. I'm not sure how many of them are going to make it in. If any. I'll cut out what I can.
This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I do understand the lesson.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
Take care
But
of
if
the
I'm going to
tribe.
stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
Yeah.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I like how you can hear the fly buzzing around. I mean, it's annoying because flies are annoying, but it's pretty realistic that you can hear it kind of buzzing around in the background.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
And obviously they put it in there intentionally. Obtain a generous reward box. So yeah, that fight against the Sawtooth could have gone a lot worse. New main quest, Mother's Heart. New skills, talk to Rost. We'll save, but we'll take care of our skills first. We now have a Sawtooth. Aggressive machine, quick to close the distance to targets, that's no joke. And engage with melee attacks. Blaze canister is its weakness. Alright. Don't care about that one. Outcast since birth, Aloy has never been allowed inside the walls of the Nora capital until tonight's annual festival on the eve of the proving. Alright, talk to Roth, he'll be waiting for you near Mother's Heart. Oops. Okay. What did I get? Corruption resistance. Okay, so they're all clothing. Corruption coil, I'm not gonna put that in yet. New resources, treasure boxes. Alright. I'll take all of those. Apparently I'm out of room already. So I guess I will craft something. Carry capacity. Resources. It's worth it. Need more rich meat. Strike from above, also helpful. Hunter reflexes, time slows. Okay, definitely need that one now. Balanced aim, I'll get that later. Heavy lifter, don't care about that yet. Critical hit. Yeah. Precision. Yes. Okay. Then probably that next, I think. Okay. Heal. Quick save. And on we go. I was gonna say I didn't go through many arrows, but I did. No, I didn't go through all that many. Yeah, they were fire arrows, not regular arrows is mostly it.
This'll last.
She has a hell of an endurance, don't get me wrong. I'm glad the game doesn't have a stamina bar, because stamina bars are the bane of all gamers' existence. And especially for this beginning of the game, it would be hell since you can't actually get any kind of mount. There we go. I was wondering how long it was going to be before she put the bow away.
Aloy.
Hello, Ross.
Speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
I think so.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Yeah, she's definitely our friend. As we noticed in the beginning cutscene, obviously.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was of the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
Sure hope so.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this.
Why not?
Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret.
That's why he's going away.
I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
I mean, it's a beautiful thing he's doing, it's just... awful. At the same time, I guess. But I'll say the nice thing.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Still exceedingly sad.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
find you.
Like, I get what he's doing, I do, and it's an incredibly moving and beautiful thing. It's just exceedingly sad.
How could he do this? Today of all days. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
Would have been a good moment for the face cam there, probably, but it's alright. Because it is an emotional moment, and I was sad for her. For the situation.
You will turn back, outcast.
I shall not.
Or bleed. Your choice.
Wouldn't be the one bleeding. Well, not as much,
Braves,
but
stand
nonetheless.
aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now.
I do
I've been
really
waiting
like
for this
Tirsa.
day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
It would be rather confusing and overwhelming and everything else. Talk to your old friend. Is there anything around? What's over there? Nah, supply crate. Always take more metal shards. Because they are both money and crafting. Which is kind of cool and kind of annoying at the same time. Warm ourselves by the fire.
Hot as a forest fire.
It is a fire.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it?
Yes.
Over here.
Tab.
It is Aloy.
After all these years, how are you?
I remember your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
Well, that was awfully nice of him.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Fair enough, and thank you. I'll take it. Equip. Okay. Free sample box. Since I've got too many resources, what can I sell? I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. There we go. Raise up a few spots. I know I made more space, but...
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Tab. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, That's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Drugs? Me? No. I'm sober as a matriarch at a
Fair enough. But we don't know why they hate the Karja yet. I mean, I know. Get explained over time. Another one. I shall take the supply crates. Don't need to warm myself by the fire. Don't need to watch them.
John, get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh,
what an idiot he is.
No.
Every year this happens, every year. At least he's not trying to run a brave trail.
This is true. That would be the worst thing to do drunk.
I'm out of one.
I think he said I wasn't drunk when I won the proving. I might have won. I doubt it.
Who climbs better than
Oh, he's gonna puke off the top, isn't he?
Listen
Get out of the way.
For you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Sister in their
In the beginning,
5 years ago.
all life came from All Mother.
They're really
People, machines, and
Listen to a little
beasts.
bit of this.
All were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of
this
her
brings me
wild
back.
embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All Mother
Jaime
provided.
Pierce has gone too
A
far this
world
time,
of metal.
inviting these bloodthirsty Karja into our lands.
They told the faithless
It's for the
they
goddess
would
to
do
judge
all
the
the work
Karja,
for
not
them.
me. The past
Feed
should be
them,
left in the
shelter
past.
them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had
Pierce
promised.
has gone too far
They
this
built
time,
cities,
inviting these bloodthirsty
great
Karja
and
into our
terrible,
lands.
monuments to
Not
their
as gossip
sins.
at the festival is here.
But they
There
would
were
not
so many
serve the
scandals
faithless
last
for
time.
long. A king rose up among the
Perhaps
machines.
the Karja have
a
come to make
machine
amends.
more powerful than
I
any
won't
other.
deny them the chance.
The Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down. Forever. As you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen in shame and defeat. The machines were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted.
So, I know it was a little bit of story time there, and I didn't talk over it, but the reason for that was because
I like this better than
it kind of explains a lot of cars. Why, you know, the Nora are the way they are, and kind of what they believe.
Come on over, Aloy.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
Right, right.
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart.
Why
I thought
did you
preferred
come?
the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me.
It was nice of him to come
All
by.
sales are final. If it breaks, you're out of luck.
Don't think he has anything I need, but... This thing would be handy, but I don't want to burn... Oh, I got another free sample box from him.
Alright then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
I don't want to burn through that many of my resources right now. I think he came to see how we did, at least in part.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hold your fruit.
Looks like Ted was right about
Nora
the fruit.
Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He's a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for a blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Now, who killed him? The 14th. Yeah. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Yeah, I like Erend. He speaks surprisingly well in that moment for not being
An enunciation of gratitude.
a speaker.
Written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora, on the eve of your proving, know the Karja stand with you.
Are we supposed to forget what the Karja did to our tribe?
Unknown device detected.
As
What's that mean?
those
He's wearing a focus, just like mine.
places among your braves,
I went to go talk to him before I scanned it fully by accident.
You're the only
Maybe
other
a little
person
awkward,
I've
but
ever
okay.
seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey.
Or not.
You got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Oops, foot and mouth.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
Not I.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me.
It is.
But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
Just always the way of it, I guess.
So what happened?
That's what I was trying to
How did
say.
it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Nice sell.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Indeed.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she
Impressive.
survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
And can kick some ass, as it would seem.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
No, I guess they wouldn't. Is there more about it?
Tell me about the derangement again.
Oh, no.
Well, the way I hear when a hunter... So it was... But then now, a few more... If that wasn't...
Like the Sawtooth?
Yeah, 10 years...
So what's making...
Grayed out like I'd already done it, so I was like, was there more about it?
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky, reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
He's really laying it on thick, but not being too
I wanna ask you
horribly
about something you
direct
said
at the same time. I mean, he is and he isn't.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard are the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Speed versus strength. I mean, Aloy would win, of course.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I guess that's that. Not like he wanted to talk about Olin anyway, but...
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart.
That
you're
obvious,
obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
That's the thing, she doesn't know. She's never been around people other than Ross, who's like her dad. She doesn't actually know she's also attractive. She's used to everyone treating her like crap and hating her, so... I don't think I missed anything up there. Double check. I don't think I missed any conversations, because there's Aaron on his way to the proving. Yeah, I don't see anything. Pretty sure we were onto the blessing, just wanted to verify. Caught the bit of story about, you know, All Mother and
when all aspirants are in place.
how everything happened.
Oh!
Expecting more tomatoes?
In truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
He has a good point there. Just remember the option of being able to talk to him.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
It's incredibly nice.
Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Don't know her mother.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer.
Like I can see the muscle
What is
tone
a
in her
child
arm.
but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
It's pretty.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Talk to Olin. There's Tirsa. So talk to Olin first. Since he's the optional, I'm not sure if talking to Tirsa triggers anything or not. So we'll talk to Olin first. And he's way over here. Oh wait, no. That's the Hunter's Lodge. My bad.
It's better than mine.
So I guess Olin is over here.
Is it just me? Or is her stupid office?
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else
like
with
you
a
do.
focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
He's so evasive.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
Interesting.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
He's very determined of everything, that's all. I'm not saying more.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Very strange very strange man and very strange interaction. Also, he disappeared after we talked. No, never said the game was perfect. There are a few little hitches here and there, but it happens. Enter the Hunter's Lodge.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Lovely.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
He deserved it and then some.
Look who's come in from the wild.
The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
As I said in the beginning, he's a D-bag.
We saw you talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
His character model's really good, too.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
So have I.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep.
Third person now?
You'll be
really?
the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Good old snarky Aloy, I love her. But yeah, that's a different option than dialogue-wise than I got previous playthroughs, because I went a little bit differently in choices.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
She's cool. Alright, and she's friendly, and that was good advice from her mom.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Again, how you could see the muscle definition in her arm and everything based on her arm position. It's just impressive.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
Because previous playthroughs I always went with the brain intellectual option, whereas this one I'm going with more of the heart, so I'm getting slightly different dialogue responses from the other characters, which is cool. Damn, everything looks crisp. Like Epic Horizon lens flares, which I was happy to see also in the trailer for Forbidden West. So this thing's difficult from the start. And it makes sense that it would be. Climb a rock face before we even begin. Never noticed all the different character models on the contestants before, other than obviously Boss, Tur, and
ready yourselves!
Vala.
What will it take to get you out of here?
Looks like a razor.
Okay.
This is where.
And actually, I think this is a great place to wrap it up, to be honest. Because I kind of wanted to come in with the proving. Maybe I should have waited till before I went to bed. But either way, it'll checkpoint us here and we'll come in right to the proving tomorrow, right at this point. So we'll start off with some action and it'll be fun. Because, you know, I kind of wanted to skip all the can't talk too much through it of all the cutscenes and intro and everything. So I know this is kind of a long one, but hope you enjoyed it. And I'm enjoying playing it. You know, this is third time through for this part anyway. So still enjoying it quite a bit. And it's interesting to be back on a console playing on the PS5. But yeah, I won't talk anymore. I'll let you all go, and I will see you all on Tuesday for the first live stream of Horizon Zero Dawn, picking up right here, beginning of the proving. Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Hope I see you all there. Take care, stay safe, everybody, and I will see you next time. Night.